Hello everybody, welcome on in. Good to have y'all out here. Happy Wednesday. Hello. How we doing? Good to have y'all. What's going on? Good to see ya. Hellos. Oh, happy July. How are we in July? What happened to June? Where did June go? June disappeared so fast. What the heck happened with that? But hi, how are we doing? Welcome on in, my friends. Lovely to see you all today. Hi. Happy Wednesday, Liz. How we doing? Spotty your Yeti, what's up? Tactical Corn, Dasks, what's going on? Pacheco, hello. Ludicrous Lud, hello. Savvy Artist, how we doing? Already halfway done with the year. Don't see that. No, that makes it worse. Bookworm, welcome on in. Might not be at class for a bit. Motorcycle Monday, tried to swerve to miss T-boning it. Oof, ouch. Well, hopefully the recovery goes quick, and glad to hear that you're at least, I don't know. That sucks with the broken bone, but glad to hear you're at least not fully down for the count. Anna, hello, how we doing? Welcome on in. Jack, good to have you. Lexi Flower, Edna, Sky Girl, Toothless, hello. How we doing, y'all? Good to have you. We're gonna be playing on some Misadventures today. I got a new project that I'm working on. I'm back on the grind. I'm in there doing all the stuff and things, and so we're gonna be doing the stuff and things today on stream. We've got a ton of materials together, and then I actually hope that we can build up the stuff, as I think it would be pretty cool if we can get as much done as possible today. So it'd be really fun. Anima, welcome on in. Lurking today. No worries. I saw Lulu's name and I was like, no. Lulu Goblin, how you doing? Hello. Hi. Mallow, thank you so much for the 34 months as a mega fan. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Almost up to 3 years. Wow. Any tips for me who wants to start YouTube videos on my own hardcore world? Just start. The only thing when you're making videos, you need to be learning so much. Every video you do, you need to pretty much go and being like, when you're getting started, you're like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, but every single video I'm gonna get slightly better and better. And so you need to start, and you have to start and be okay with being bad at something so that you can take the time to get better at it. You can't grow by never starting something. You can only prepare so much before you actually get into it and actually physically do the thing. And that's where you actually learn how to do it. So that's what I would say, is just get started. Economy, hello. Hope the day is going good for you too. It's going pretty good over here. I've been having a pretty good Wednesday. I got a good workout in this morning. The weather's pretty nice. No complaints over here.
7 most go BR.
Astro Cat, thanks for the 7 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Do you have any builds that you regret on the hardcore world? No. Every single build that I've made on the hardcore world has been something that when I built it, I was happy with it, and I don't want to live, whether it's work or life, regretting things that I did in the past that I was happy with at the time. So I think it's all growing moments. If I'm quote regretting it now, it just means that I've grown from it, and maybe there's a build that I don't love so much. But do I regret having made the build? No, not at all, because it's telling me, it's showing that I've grown as a builder, as a creator, as whatever. And so I feel like that's just a learning moment right there, if anything. Copper Golem thoughts. Yeah, what's that new snapshot came out? Let's see, who was the one? I'm pretty sure it was Jewel. Who put that link? Who put that lovely little link in there? If you all didn't hear, it's gotten kind of everywhere in the Minecraft space for the last little while. There are the first feature. No, is Liz. Sorry Liz. So I was giving Jewel credit for you dropping the link. Yeah, so this right here, not that, this was added to Minecraft. Well, not added, but it's coming. Let me move y'all back up top.
Oh, what's this button do? We 17 months over here on Twitch fWhip. Will try to lurk as best I can today with how twitchy my connection is being.
Hey, Miss May, no worries if you gotta chill or whatever. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for the 17 months. I believe you can survive until the internet. But yeah, these were added. Copper Golem was added to the game. The chest, the copper chest, items, and armor, and tools. So your little copper golem, he's been totally reworked. Instead of being just a random button pusher, he is a item sorter now. So the copper chest has been added in here. There was somewhere that had some better pictures of what actually is going on in here. Where was it? Where were those better pictures? Somebody posted them. Can't remember who I saw. What? Somebody put them in somewhere. There's one with a lot of better pictures that maybe they put it on their Twitter. But yeah, we'll talk about this in a moment. I just want to pull up the information. I kind of forgot that I was gonna talk about that when oh, here we go. Yeah, they have, no, they have better ones. Where did they, what the heck? No. Oh, they got a video. We can pull that up. Here. So there's a little like fun video where they go out to a mine and do all that stuff, and Agnes drops all the information. But yeah, they have copper, and basically what's coming into it is you have copper chests, copper armor, copper tools, and copper weapons. These fit in between cobblestone and iron tools. So stone tool and iron tool, they're basically as good at breaking things as a cobblestone stone tool is, but they have more durability. That's it. That's the only thing. So it's your new early game armor. Also, that's the only purpose for it. Is leather armor used to be the easiest, worst armor in the game, but let's be honest, getting leather is harder than getting iron. So nobody used it. So now you have copper armor, which is kind of nice, I guess. So you get access to that, and you can fight things, and I think it's like 3 crits to kill. And then what else was in here? Yeah, these little dudes. The copper golem. He will take items, from what I understand. Let me turn the volume down on the music real quick.
Pleased to meet
This
you.
one's kind of bumping.
Well, I'm excited for the little guys. I will never have to deal with sorting a chest monster again.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how good they are, because all I've heard is they're slow. But from what my understanding is, they'll take items from a copper chest and put it into a regular chest nearby. Is that correct? And they'll like walk back and forth. They'll pick up an item here, grab something. I do love their animation. Their animation is cute. They're searching the chest, they're getting the item, they're picking up the wheat, and then they go over and drop it off. And just kind of, they can be your item sorter. So you don't need an impulse item sorter now. So you can see him like picking stuff up out of there. I want to know if they work with barrels and things too. But so he's putting them in there. He's organizing into the chests around, seeing if there's an item in there, and he's doing the thing. But then there's the different stages of the chest too, which I think is cool. I actually really like the back texture off of this one I saw earlier. That, if you flip it around and face a wall, that to me looks like it could make a really cool tomb. Like, you know how people used to use like trap chests and retexture them to look like stone, to be like a sarcophagus? Like, you could kind of use these guys as them. Also, they didn't talk about these, but glowberries in the background have blueberries on them. That's not revealed yet. So yeah, there's a bunch of new chests coming into the game. And then you got your little copper golems, you can make them there, and they come with a chest or something? Or you can make a chest. And then, yeah, so they kind of do all their movement stuff around, and they do all the stuff and blah, 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 blahs. They're cute. They're little cute little guys. Footage from Minecraft Live. Oh, this, I was like, what is that copper texture? I don't know. But then they have this thing in the end where she's talking, she's like, ooh, I forgot torches in here. That's a great pause face for Agnes. But then it has the sound that the glare used to make. So glares could be potentially coming to Minecraft too, which is kind of cool. I think they're interesting. I don't really care too much for all of the copper armor and tools. Will I use this guy? I don't know. It doesn't really apply to me because my storage rooms are so spread out. So maybe I guess I could create dump chests with like in each zone, and then I could just have them go and distribute that from there. What are glares? It was a mob. It was the angry lettuce, if you know that meme. They were added as one of the mob votes with the same mob vote that these guys were in. Which mob won that vote? Because there's copper golem, glare, and something else, which we actually voted and is in the game. And the glare basically exists underground and would fly around. All right, y'all don't. The glare. This little dude. Don't remember? Y'all don't remember him? How long you been around Minecrafting? This little guy. He was never added to the game. But he was... Oh, the allay. The allay got added. Would have flown into areas dark enough for hostile mobs to spawn in, and then become grumpy to alert players of this. May have helped with lighting up areas as well. So, that's the glare. But yeah, these guys, they're kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I don't think they're gonna be useful outside of very, very casual environments. I feel like if you're endgame, you're still gonna just make an impulse item sorter, because then you can control it more. But who knows? Maybe this will be great. I feel like this whole release here coming for the fall update with the little copper dudes, the way that I keep seeing that is they basically just built out early game Minecraft. They're really taking something and sending it more for players who enjoy that early game 2-week Minecraft phase and can't really get into the end game. Like, this is really serving those players that don't get into the end. Like, there's a huge community of Minecraft players that will start a world, they'll do all this stuff, they'll make all the progression, they'll make their base, they'll make their house, and blah blah blah, do the nether, maybe the nether, and they'll max out diamond armor, and then they quit and they restart. And this is an update for them because it extends that early game, gives more early game things. So it's it's very much for the casual players, I think, is a good way to put it. I don't know if it's a filler update, as the item sorting system that they could do, that the copper golems can do, that's huge. That's potentially really, really big. So it really depends on kind of how that gets put in here and like seeing how that gets implemented. I feel like they're pretty slow right now from what I've seen people messing around with them a little bit. What does it do? It picks items up out of a copper chest and will sort it into regular chests that you have around the area that have that item in it already. So it'll take out of copper chest and put into this specific chest that has the thing. So that's, from my understanding, that's what it does. It no longer does the random button pushing that it was originally represented with, which is good because we don't need that. There's so many other ways to achieve that already. So yeah, it works for this purpose. I'm excited to play for 2 weeks. There you go, Abby. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how it kind of gets added in what that comes through. I would say this is only a quote filler update, Minecraft dead game update. They're killing Minecraft update that, you know, the internet loves to call these things. If that is all that we're getting. And also I can kind of lump the glare in with there that was teased at the end of the video. If the glare gets dropped into there, that kind of still fills the filler update void for me. I feel like Minecraft needs a big update. Not like a massive. I don't need like the whole end to be reworked and just expanding and do a whole... I don't need a whole nether update for the end right now, because this is already a decent chunk of stuff. This is, again, a free update that we're getting. I think it's kind of cool that we get it in there. You add the glare in, that kind of gives it that gives it some more substance. But we've already had 2 little filler updates in a row, between the happy gas being added, vibrant visuals. If vibrant visuals doesn't come with this next update to Java edition and that's all it has, I think that's a big miss. But I think if vibrant visuals gets tucked into there and actually a working format, that could be cool to have too. But yeah, I feel like there just needs to be something else. Either a new biome gets introduced, a rework of the biome, now that they're actually going through and saying, hey, we see that we're adding an old biome mob vote that previously lost a mob vote. So we're confirming that we are actually holding true on the promise that we made a long time ago to saying that this is which one do you want us to add first, not which one do you want us to add, and the others are gone forever. So we have that coming in here, and then you kind of take that all out, and now we're kind of saying, okay, these old biome votes, like the mountain vote, won, and that's what triggered the caves and cliffs update. But now they could come back in after all that stuff's already in the game and you could say, hey, let's do the desert makeover because we already have the dry grass in there. So let's just finish it and add in the little oasis biomes, and then we get our palm trees. You could add that in. That would be a full good update in there. Or you could have that, or you could do the mesa biome and add the vultures into the mesa and give them the tumbleweeds and give them some more stuff over there, and maybe rework like mesa plateaus to be a little bit different. I think that could be kind of cool. What else could work for a good update that they've talked about doing? Because we've got mangrove swamps. Those are looking pretty sweet. What has lost my Minecraft biome votes? Minecraft biome vote losers. Ranked. Okay. So we have the desert, which was going to add the meerkat. We have the taiga, which added the fox. That one won. We have the savanna that was going to add the ostriches and the termites, which I think those would be really cool. And it was going to add baobab trees, which would be pretty fun. So that's pretty sweet. Here, I can pull this up for y'all. There are some random ads on the page, so. So here's what we've had so far is have we only had 2 biome votes?
Years, like the stream YouTube.
Is that really it? We've only had 2 biome votes, I guess. But yeah, so we're missing the desert update, we're missing the savanna update, and we're missing the Badlands update because the swamp was updated afterwards with the mangrove swamp, and the frogs and tadpoles were added into it, even though that the mountains won that. So we could get our vulture, we could get our meerkat, we could get our savanna ostriches and termites. And the termites are something that I feel like would be really important to the game, as they could be added in as a mob that can... Also, that model, that's a custom model somebody made from a mod. Same with the vulture here, I believe.
Watching some of the older hardcore vids. Cool to see how you've grown.
I think this could be really cool in a way
also,
of...
around episode 60 you said your wither farm was ridiculously up. Thought that was funny with the new one.
Pleased to meet you.
It's pretty good, pretty true. But yeah, the termites could be an auto wood stripping thing. I think could be a cool way to add them in. Some sort of way that you could put wood logs in an area, have a bunch of termites around it, and they would just strip the logs. I thought that could be kind of fun as a way of adding something useful for them instead of just they eat wood, because we already have fire to destroy wood in areas. They would need to give something in return. The savanna ostrich, I think, could just be another mount that we could have in the game. Meerkats, you could add some crazy tech about them like being popped up or not based off of certain mobs around, so you could trigger that off of things. I guess that's kind of skulk detectors. The vultures would be cool as like an overworld way of getting a lot of bones without needing to kill a bunch of skeletons. So that could be very bone meal for peaceful players ready. I think there's a lot of potential they can do in there. So all in all, I hope with this copper update that they have now, I just hope that's not all of it. I hope that there's something more that they add into it. I think it'd be really, really good to bring a bit more into the game. So yeah, that's my rant on it. that's the rant. Jinxie, thank you again for the 16 months. I really do appreciate that. Blooded Eyes, thank you for becoming a member, and the 48 months over on Twitch. Thank you so very much. 4 years. I really do appreciate that. Cigar Captain, thank you for the 14 months. Yeah, that old wither skeleton farm, I thought it was so good when I built it. Then after a while, I was like, oh man, this is so bad. After I saw other people's, I was like, oh. Balana, thank you so much for the 7 months. Hear me out, termites to strip logs and leave behind bark as a fuel source. That could be interesting. That would be interesting to try. Is this a survival stream? Yeah. We're going to be working on Misadventures today. Doing all this stuff and things. So if y'all are excited for Misadventures, click the like button if you haven't already. I very much do appreciate it. We're ready to go. I got my little Nikes on now. They got the red trim on them. They're looking great with the diamond booties. The Road Builders Guild looks a little different. I think my chunk render distance is... Yeah, I'm going to bump that back up. And did my Bobby, are you turned on? You are turned on with 64 chunks. Weird. It's not rendering. I've cleared all the trees off of the top. So we're going to be working on the guild. I also big value. I've been setting up a little bit of a thing. If you've seen the last few Misadventures streams, or if you've seen others Misadventures streaming, over there is a cottage that is the entrance to the new Infernal Descent dungeon. And well, to get into that dungeon, you have to make potions in order to get in there. Some of the materials are a little annoying to get. So I've been stocking up. And I've been stocking up. That actually, I literally got from the overworld this morning, or resource world. But I would like, dude, yeah, I can see all the different sides. But I want to build little vending machines. I got to figure out how I can redstone it, where people can come up and throw coins in a certain dispenser, or throw coins in a hopper, and then they can like pick out an item that they want, and then they can buy it. So if they're like missing one, they can just buy it. So this is a little spoilery right here, but it was the thumbnail. So this is what we're working on for the mountains. We're gonna try and build these guys out. But I want to either right along this wall along here build out these little dispensers, or maybe in like the little like overhang here that we have, like build out dispensers if I can fit them, so people can, if they're on their way to the dungeon, they can just buy something from me. If they're like, oh man, I don't have a bucket of tadpole, or I don't have a fire coral, okay, I guess I gotta buy one from fWhip. And then so you just do that, go off on their merry way, go run the dungeon. I think it'd be great. Had to grind for that nether wart. No, actually I have a decent farm going on now. It's exponential. Now that I got the farm up and running, it's easy, dude. It's easy. I guess we could also sell the items that they would need to get all of the unlocks inside. I wonder if I can make bundles. I need to check if bundles are on the server. Because if I can make bundles, I could just sell bundles that have one of each item to get in there. Because, yeah, I have this little netherwart farm in there that's been doing the work. And then my little secret behind the scenes of don't tell Lizzie space. We've got our little lava buckets in here, which are great. We got lava source blocks up here that are just dripping down to the cauldron, so we got all of that. And then I got all my melons growing back here. The only thing I still have to farm is gold. And I've got everything. And then I gotta go do fire coral, which apparently we can get pretty easily now from hot rods. You can go do the quest there and get is legal. You saw nothing, but very legal. Good to know. I didn't know if redstone farms were illegal or not. I for some reason thought they were illegal after Avid made a bee farm and he was trying to hide it. So we've got all of this up and running, and I need to just finish planting all of the melons along the back here. So I've got a few more. I think this will be more than enough. But we got to make sure that we sell the melons and not melon seeds. I know people can just turn them into a seed, but this way we can keep as much of our melon stock as we can. Got it. I crafted way too many melon seeds there. Never to be seen again. Avid hid the bee farm because he's Avid. True. I was just taking Avid's word on that. But yeah, so in here I can craft right now 3 more potions, which is great. But we're gonna need to go get a ton of stuff. But we also need to get a ton of stuff.
Snappers and cutie mods. Happy to be here today. Been packing to move closer to family, and it's been emotional to leave my first house.
Oh, Lauren, thank you so much for the 30 months, and good luck on the move. That's take all the time to just enjoy that phase as you're going. That's a big step, but being close to family sometimes can be worth it. Okay, don't need that. All right, well, anyways, we need a lot of tough. We need a lot of deep slate. We actually have the stone. I got all the stone I need, I think. We have cobbled deep slate. I don't have regular deep slate. I don't have enough tough or silk touch deep slate. So what are some tips on starting Forever World? I got a whole video on that for you.
Hey Web, I hope you have a good day.
I got 2 videos that went out earlier this year that you can check out for tips on that. Also, Lizzie, if you're speaking as I spawned right next to it, if you're in need of powdered snow, the whole resource world spawn today is covered in powdered snow. Just, you know, if you need to start your own vending machine type thing selling powdered snow. Okay, we need to get down and we need to... Oh, I left... No, my shovel should be in here. Okay, there we go. We got our shovel. We got this. We're ready to go. We're going to dig down. Well, actually, I'm going to try and find a cave and we'll take that down. Tweak, thank you so much for the 6 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Fallen into powdered schnurr. Need to find a way down. Yeah, if you want tips on starting a forever world, I do have or even somebody starting a hardcore world. I've got a whole, like, I did 2 videos on that type of content earlier this year. So, ooh. I need a dripstone, so we should be good there. Yep. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What I do need is not dripstone, but I need pointed dripstone in case I want to expand my lava operation, you know. Because then I could start using it just to fuel those cauldrons too. That'd be kind of nice. Because I'm running so low on coal. I do want to run the dungeon at least once today, so we're gonna try and get as much gathered up as we can for like an hour, and then we'll do a dungeon run, and that'll probably be it. I told Link I would play some StarCraft with him on his subathon stream today, so we're gonna be gaming with Linksy a little later. But it should be fun. All right, there's a whole stack. Let's see, how can I get farther down into cave? Gaming. Yeah, you know, we're gaming. Okay, we're gonna turn brightness all the way up. How far down are we? 25? Yeah, we can just dig. I got dynamic lights back on, so we can just use this.
Pleased to meet you.
Just hope that we dig into some tough.
Hope all is well for my fellow fWhippers and the main fWhipper himself. Currently on lunch at work and can't stay long.
Hey, Scythepo, thank you for the 17 months, my dude, and hope the workday's going smooth. Thank you so very much. Good to have you, and hope the workday's not going too rough for you. Hardest part of forever for me is getting the feel like I can't build multiple things, villager breeder in 2 locations. I can definitely see that. I would say the thing that I always say on that is that, like, if you need villagers in... Like, for me, I need villagers in the villager trading hall in my hardcore world down in the caves, right? So I need all the villagers down there. And that's great. I got the rail lines all set up to get them there. But if I were to need a villager over in New Papyrus, or that's pretty far. So let's go with Tough Hall, where we just did the cleric villager trading hall. If I needed a villager there, it was easier and less time to build a new villager breeder all the way over there than to make a minecart rail, whether even going through the nether, to get the villagers all the way back and forth. So that's kind of how I always think about it, is if I'm like thinking about like what I need space for or what I have. Oh, that's just a random hole. Okay, never mind. Like, I'm trying to think in terms of time efficiency a lot of the times. So if I need a new villager breeder, or if I need villagers in some area, I always think like, okay, how long is it going to take me to get a single villager here? Okay, did it take longer to do that? And then I'm going to need like 48 of them for the villager trading hall? Then it's way easier to just build breeder and chill. Did I hear you're playing something with a nerd himself? Yeah. Link and I are, we've been talking about playing StarCraft. And because he's looking for random games to play on his subathon that he's doing, so I think we're gonna go hang with him for a little and play some StarCraft this afternoon after stream. Ooh, tough. Yes, perfect. I may turn my Twitch stream on too. I won't have it on YouTube, but I might turn the Twitch stream back on. I've been back in a StarCraft 2 phase again. I love that game. That's like StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 are the games for me that if I ever want to play games and I don't know what I want to play, I just boot up one of those. Or if I'm like ever just like, yeah, no games are really scratching the itch right now of wanting a game, I'll just boot up one of those two games and I'll be happy. I can easily stay entertained for hours. What's your opinion on the copper update? Guess if you rewind the YouTube stream back to the start, I did like a 15-minute, 20-minute yap session on the copper update. That'd be a fun collab. Yeah, we're gonna hang. Okay, so Twitch VOD for all the sleepers, probably. Yeah. I think we'll do that. Shame Reforged is so bad. Yeah, I just turned on the default graphics and just went for it. It feels the same. I like Reforged. I like Warcraft 3 for the custom games. I actually really like StarCraft for the custom games too. Oh my gosh, I play Direct Strike so much. If anybody else is a StarCraft 2 gamer, I've been playing like a few rounds of Direct Strike every evening before I go to bed. It's such a stupid little custom game, but it's so fun. It's just such a good chill custom game. Do you have a favorite StarCraft strategy? I only know from memes about clicks per minute in that game. I used to play a lot when StarCraft 2 first came out with Wings of Liberty, the first version of it before any expansions. And I played a lot back then. I was a Zerg player, and I really liked. I played a lot of games. I had like 2,000 games played in the first season. That was in my hardcore gamer days. But I was Master League in 2v2s with a buddy, and I was High Diamond League in 1v1s. So I'm a little rusty now, but I really liked it. And also I've been trying to play Zerg again, and they just seem like they're not that great in the current meta, so I'm trying to swap to Protoss right now just for funs. Have you ever played with the create mod? Yeah, we did a little create mod shenanigans back on New Life SMP, and I had fun with it, but I wasn't in love with it.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi fWhip and chat. Can't believe I finally caught a stream. Only been watching the VODs lately. Leave a like, peeps.
Wimzella, thank you for the 34 months at tier 2. Really appreciate it. Lovely to have you back. Hope everything's been going well. How much tough do you need? Yes. I think we need just under... we're just going to fill a shulker box and that'll be enough. Because I'm also going to use it for other things. So I probably need like a shulker and a half, to be honest. But... I also need to get some pale moss, and pale oak logs. And we need some achacha log. So we're going to be gathering for a good while here. You get netherite yet? You can find ancient debris and you can smelt it in a netherite, but netherite upgrade templates do not exist in the game. You can make a lodestone if you wanted, because we still have the old lodestone recipe on here, I believe. I'd actually enjoy Minecraft for a long time, fWhip, because I always get burnt out. You gotta figure out what you actually enjoy about the game. And it's okay to only enjoy Minecraft for a little bit of time. That's totally fine. I would say that's what you think. In terms of the lodestone recipe, or that we can get ancient debris, or is there a netherite upgrade template in? Is that the reward for the quest line, Lizzie? Is that the reward for the Wither Skeleton quest? Or have you said too much? I'm gonna take silence as a yes. No? Dang it. You should have been silent. There's more RNG involved. Oh, so maybe a drop chance. Just for like your sake, you know, netherite upgrade templates are duplicatable, or were you hoping that people would have to find one for each tool they wanted? Also, if it's the blacksmith quest for smelting iron, that would be hilarious if it's just like the same drop chance as the goat. Yeah, they can be duped. Okay. Yeah, you can remove recipes with data packs, yeah. I'm on day 280 in my current survival world, waiting for some mobs to spawn in my mob farm. I was also mining a little tough. Hope people only dupe it. Yeah, I would definitely say that we don't keep it the same thing as mounts. Like, people, you can't sell them. I think that'd be much better, because then it's more prestigious once you actually get it. Once you got your netherite, people are like, oh my gosh, you found the drop. That's insane. That to me seems more fun. Otherwise, it's like, I always think of it in WoW terms of being like, okay, so somebody went and cleared this new dungeon, this new raid, got all this cool loot, and wow, they gave it to everybody? Wow, it's no longer unique. Or it's no longer a cool chance. Drop chance the same as the Skelly Dog mount? Oh, that'd be awful. But I guess there's more chests, so it wouldn't be as awful. The Skelly Dog is hard because you can only kill him once per dungeon run. And to get to the Skelly Dog, even if you like get yourself killed right after and run out of the dungeon, like you're still in there for 2-3 minutes a run, just with cycle time. Yeah, this is a huge. You try a lucky block challenge? I've never played a lucky block in my life. I don't know what they are. I never have lucky blocked. Well, now I want to run the dungeon even more if I know netherite upgrades are in there. First, I gotta kill 1,000 wither skeletons, and now I can also potentially get a netherite upgrade? I still haven't even found an infernal apple yet, though. Oh no, my productivity. He be grinding. Hey, Seth, how we doing? Welcome on in. I got a mountain to build. Well, it's kind of like a hill or a bluff, a plateau. But it's for the Road Builders Guild. Everybody's gonna have guild housing. Don't worry. What's your opinion on Leroy Jenkins? I want chicken.
Hey, for real.
Denisha, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hi. We are on Misadventures today, working on a new build project. Got to gather up the materials for it. Then we'll get up to all the shenanigans of building and all that stuff over there. You sometimes see your Discord post your builds? Yeah, I scroll through there every once in a while. Welcome on in, y'all. What we're all up to today was a hardcore stream day. Oh, Lizzie, is even getting info out of her? Nah, she's giving a little info in chat. I won't bug her. If you're the person who has all the information on a server, if you think if I'd be like, I should bother her for information, that means that like 10 other people probably have also had the same thought, and probably half of them have actually bugged her for information. Then it's just like, no, we can't be given the information. Then there's no satisfaction in figuring out the puzzle or getting the thing. So we gotta figure out ourselves. And if we get really, really lost and look like a sad child, just like, I can't figure it out, maybe she'll be nice enough to help. Was hitting 20k days this weekend. Ooh, congrats. I can get on and get you the wool if you want. Yeah. Give me like a few minutes, because I need to finish farming up this tuff, and I don't want to lose my spot because this is a huge tuff vein. But yeah, if you can give me the wool, that would be amazing. Tanisha said she had light gray wool that she didn't need anymore, and I could have. Congrats on 20k days almost. That's huge. I just hit 10K and I feel like I've been in my world forever. I don't even know what I'm going to do in the next 10K days in the world. I got to find a new project. Actually, I have many projects. I just need to actually pick one that I want to really do. Because I feel like I'm starting to get to the point where I think another 2,000, 3,000 days in game, I'll be able to finish the big city that I'm building. Depending unless I get distracted with something else. And then after I finish that, then I'm like, I need a new project. Ooh, diamonds. A continent. You're right. I should build a whole continent. I always liked that. Who was it? Stenos? He doesn't really stream anymore, I don't think. But he had that like big Stenos like forever survival world. I don't know what happened to him. I think he had some life things come up. But he had like found a Minecraft seed that was actually a massive continent, and his whole stream was built around that. He was like, I'm gonna over the next 10 years build out this entire continent and like change every block on it. And I was like, that's such a cool idea. Like, I would love to do that one day. You need to destroy a continent and then build another one like 300 blocks away. I think you underestimate how large a continent is. You got any mending books? Yeah, I can give you a mending book. I got you. I got plenty. Would you rather build a castle or a wheat farm? I mean, a wheat farm takes maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to build. A castle probably takes closer to 40 to 50 hours to build, so it's a little different. It's just this tough vein just keeps going, dude. You change your upload channels to fWhip loads. Somebody had said fWhip loads for a while ago. I wouldn't put it above fWhip to level a continent. Nah, that's too much. I like to expand the Minecraft terrain. I don't like to completely erase it and restart and redo it all. I like to just build on what's already on top of there. For the most part, as we're building a giant. Honestly, the landscape, like the big landscape project, eventually will look like continents. Stenos has a lot of plans for Elendor world, but gets stuck in planning in life. Yeah, I hope he comes back. His streams are always pretty chill to sit in on and listen to. He's actually how I found Linksy originally. I think Stenos raided Linksy one day, and I was just lurking in his stream, and I was like, oh, this Link guy's pretty cool. Alright, Tanisha, I think I'm almost done. I think I'm at the bottom of it, unless there's another tough vein that appears below this. I need so much tough. It's okay, Chad. I think we might have enough to do the building today, at least. Oh, there's only 22 in there. Sad. How long does it take to make one of your projects in the hardcore forever, like the Emerald Hall? I do one video a week, so that's kind of... It takes me a whole week. I usually... Every single video I make comes out to just over 100 Minecraft days, probably. Where are you, Tanisha? Where are you? If you can meet at Maryport, I can meet you there. I'm just at the Road Builders Guild right now. And, let's go overworld. Okay, in here, where is it? There, boop, boop. Okay, perfect. 3 Diamondos. Mending books are, there we go. Okay, I will just put all of that up here with the rest of the tough. And then we can also take all of this. That's 1.7. Hello. Just a casual 100 days. I feel like 100 days for a Minecraft video nowadays is not out of the norm. Like, I feel like that's a very, very normal thing. After the 100 days Minecraft trend really took over, like 100 days for a single video, that is the norm. Like, that is the expectation of a lot of viewers, unfortunately. And I actually feel like 100 days for a video is actually fairly low compared. It was 6. Yeah, 6 stacks if you can. I need 340. So yeah, 5.5 stacks. Yeah. Okay. Tough. We got enough there. Oh, we're gonna need more. That's another 15 stacks. I'll do that later. I don't need to build the bridge now. I also need a texture it still, so that number should go down. All right, we'll walk to Maryport. We can take our horse. I really need to build a stable for old Chestnut. They just hang out in the recruitment center. Haven't found any new recruits recently, though, so. Haven't found any new deals recently either. I gotta start getting everybody on the server to commission some roads. It's not really a bridge, more of a ramp. Miss proper videos that aren't just 100 days or challenges. That's the best part, what makes your content so refreshing and cool. Yeah, I tried to take that 100 days theme, but still keep it in, like, I'm going to be building, I'm going to do the builds and stuff, and, like, they're going to very much be a fWhip video, just the builds are bigger. I would love to shrink it down and do, like, a house or two in a video instead of 6 or 7 houses, but I feel like that just doesn't work too much. I can squeeze that out every once in a while, but if it has, like, a side topic for the video, but it's hard to do that as, like, a consistent every single time. 100 days is 16 hours of playtime, even if you sleep every night, so it's doable in a week, but very exhausting. Yeah. I do. Well, and then you add that. That's without any creative planning. That's without any, like, recording thoughts about how to structure a video and everything. So it adds up. It adds up real quick. I would say I work about 40 to 50 hours a week right now. I would say is my norm. Which sounds like a lot if you think about compared to a normal job, but I used to work closer to 60 hours a week, so I'm doing better. All right, we're gonna wait for Tanisha for a second then. Does Avid know that he left CC here just in town? If someone wants to kidnap CC is available for kidnapping. If you're in your hardcore world, do you have a lot of lag and do you need a good PC for it? I don't have a lot of lag in mine, but some people need PCs. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, good. Sorry, it took so long. I couldn't find my mount.
Oh, no worries. There's a goat if you wanted to borrow somebody's goat.
Oh, just abandoned, like all the pets on the server, it seems.
There's a rat over in the Road Builders Guild right now with no name, and it's just been living on top of the hill.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it seems to be the trend. I feel every time I go out, I'm like, oh, whose pet is this? Like, whose mount? Like, who owns this?
Yeah. Well, that's Avid's if you want to, give him a little prank or something like that.
Yeah. Give him a little, I don't know. Give him some riding time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
CC's looking a little bored. Look, they even wandered into the bookstore. Like, and now they're coming.
Oh, my gosh. Yep. Oh gosh. Okay. Nice armor trim, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a few of them are the bolt one, and then those came out of the new dungeon. They have Vex and Wild, and Vex I got from the Smith dude for the 64 iron to smelt. I just got that yesterday.
Oh.
And then the Wild, I can't remember where I got it, but yeah.
That's cool. Wait, and then how do you get the template, right?
The armor trim template, that's just the reward for them, and then you just use a smithing table.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll have to look into that. Because you're looking fancy. I want to look fancy.
So, you need a mending book, yeah?
Yes, that'll honestly do. I've been in need. As many times as I run the crypt, I have very bad luck.
I got so lucky for a while. There was like one day where I ran it 4 times in a row, and I came out with like 6 or 7 mending books. And
my gosh.
Like, I got backup tools with mending. I'm ready to go, and I still have like 6 extra books. So I gotcha.
Oh gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, I will definitely take that. And Let's see.
Oh, if you
yeah,
do
I
need
still have
diamond
so
gear,
many tools.
just with like mending in general, the new Infernal Descent, a lot of the gear that drops in there seems to just come with mending on it. So you can get a lot of there.
I got some diamond boots with mending on it, which was
perfect.
very nice.
Yeah.
All right. I will definitely roll with that. Let me know if you have any more, if you need any more, because I do have a couple more stacks that I can
thank you so much.
part with. Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
Good luck with the building.
Yeah. New mountain coming on the way to the dungeon.
Yes, I'm excited.
Come on, Chestnut.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, there's your lead. Perfect. Okay, throw that back in there, and we are off. There's another item off the list. Big thank you to Tanisha. I'll leave that up to somebody else, maybe Sev, watching the stream. Could prank Avid if they wanted to. But I don't know, it's fine. Or Tanisha will right now. She seems to love holding a mount hostage, so it could work out for payment of abandoned mount. I don't know, I'll just leave that where it is. But yeah, I've got some cool plans for up here. We do need to go back into the resource world. And we need to keep getting some more deep slate. And then we also, unfortunately... Yeah, thank you. I mean, I don't feel scammed. I feel like I got all the wool that I could need. I feel great. Impulse, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in, folks. Hello. Hi. Welcome on in, raiders. Good to have y'all. Hello. So how was stream today? What we up to? Was it Hermitcraft Day? Was it Phasmo? Or was I think y'all were playing it. Was it Peak yesterday? What is this? Phasmo or is Phasmo later? I don't know. I can't keep up with your stream schedule. You're doing so many things. Hi everybody. How we doing? Welcome to Misadventures. We're building a giant guild hall here, so we're gathering a bunch of resources today to try and get it ready to go to build the base landscape underneath it. Redstone to Riches Day. Ooh, streaming the single player world. Very nice. So we're working on building this. I'm using Lightmatica. I did all the landscaping already, and we're working on building all of this up. We need a lot of materials. Right now, we need to go back to the resource world. If this will... Aha! Don't crash. Thank you. Ooh, don't fall. If you're unfamiliar with Misadventures, this is a very cool Minecraft server that we have here that's very RPG world building themed that Lizzie has put together, LD Shadow Lady, and it's super fun, really cool. And we have an overworld that we can do all of our building in, and we're basically working as a community of everybody on the server to create an RPG world with like dungeons, towns, villages, cities, castles, guilds, you name it. Somebody's probably building it. Wizard towers, all that sort of stuff. And then we have a resource world out here where we can come and just destroy everything we might need without risking hurting the actual world. So this way we can keep everything up top very pretty. And we're just gonna take this cave all the way down. This is getting us close to deep
Hello, many greetings.
Maybe keep going down, please. Yes, deep slate. I'm working on building up the landscape that I showed a second ago for...
Hello, many greetings.
What is this cave? This is beautiful. Get a little bit... let's just...
Hello, many greetings.
Glow squids are useful, right? Yeah. Glow squid. What GPU do I have? I have a 4090. I believe. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't do all of them for murder.
Hello, many greetings.
Jewel, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all got a gift sub. Make sure to say some thank yous. And if you want to get the world download from a hardcore world or anything, you can check out the Discord. You can get downloads in there and link up your account and all that good stuff. Okay, it's a 24.
Hello, many greetings.
The greetings are real. I hope you all feel very greeted. Super greeted.
Hello, many greetings.
My friends over on YouTube, click the like button if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. So thank you so much for doing that. Is your first dungeon finished? I finished the build.
Hello, many greetings.
It's not functional on the server yet, though. It'll be up eventually. There's a lot of work behind the scenes that go into actually creating a dungeon, and that's just a lot of time and hours that go into it. So it'll be ready when it's ready. We got other build projects to do in the time and more things to do. And there was just a new dungeon, the Infernal Descent, added to the server that's also super fun. So we're not in need of brand new content right now. Havoc, thanks so much for the biddies. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we need, unfortunately, a few stacks of Deep Slate to be able to do all of this. What do I think about the Copper Golem? I think it's okay. I'm not super keen on it. I never really liked the Copper Golem to begin with. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of meh. But I guess now, I was thinking about it after we chatted about it earlier on stream. You could have a Copper Golem and an Allay almost working together. So you could have the Allay picking things up off of the ground that you're breaking, and then you could have the Copper Golem taking and putting the things from there into a hopper that would run it into a copper chest. And then you could have the Copper Golem picking the things up out of the chest and moving that into a storage system. So you could kind of build an auto-sorting transportation system with an Allays and Copper Golems, which is kind of cool.
Oh, many greetings.
Landers with the 17 months, my dude. Thank you so much. Kicking off the hype train. And Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub. What made you start YouTube? To be honest, I was bored during summer school in college trying to do some catch-up classes, and all my friends were gone.
Greetings.
And I was working with some guys developing the Conquest Reforged mod, which is a Minecraft mod that adds a ton of blocks to the game. And so I was working with them on helping to develop the mod and everything, and Dukon Red 1 was like, hey, you should make videos and show off the mod and try and do that. And I was like, okay, why not? I'm bored. I need something to do. And yep, that's that's my origin story.
Oh, many greetings.
Havoc, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate it. Level 3 on the hype train. Y'all are nuts. Yeah, I'm not super interested in Lucky Block stuff. I don't think it really fits my content. Just drop potato with the bits. Thank you. What's your least favorite block? We were talking about that on stream on Monday, right? I think it's magenta glazed terracotta is like the least. No, I don't think it's like. No, somebody asked like what I think the ugliest block is. I think magenta glazed terracotta is my least favorite block, and also like the least usable. But I don't really have an answer for the ugliest block yet. Being bored turned into a full-time job. Yep. Funny how little things like that can change your life. Sometimes it's worth taking the leap to try something new. Because for a long time, I was always like, I'm gonna hate. I was so introverted, am so introverted, and I was like, no part of me wants to be like a face on the internet. That sounds awful. Like, ew. Like, I just want to play my games and do competitive gaming and get ranks on leaderboards and show people try and get into points where I'm figuring out strategies and blah blah blah, because I really wanted to get into game development, and so I really wanted to back then get into the boss design behind like raid encounters and MMOs like World of Warcraft. Like, I would have loved to be an encounter designer in WoW back in the day, and now current me is like, no, I'd much rather be the dude who just makes a pretty town and then lets somebody else fill it with NPCs, aka what we're doing on Misadventures, so it's great. Okay, how much we got now? Okay, we need another, let's go 4 more stacks. 4 more stacks and we should be good on Deep Slate. Thank you for all the biddies. What are those, like, emote trains? I've never seen those before. Maybe I've just never noticed them. It's symbiotic. Yeah. Hey, look, a diamond. I don't think I want to go down there. I don't have the patience to build the town. Yeah, see, Lizzie, that's why it works out really, really well. If I can just find the time to actually get on here and build things, this world is gonna get filled out. I don't need diamonds, y'all. I have so many diamonds. I have more diamonds than I have iron in this world.
Pleased to meet you.
Astrocat with the bits, thank you so much. Running, Satyr, right? Or Satyr? I always say it wrong. But thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate it. But diamonds? Dude, I don't need diamonds. Diamonds are worthless. Diamonds in Minecraft only have value because of their nostalgia. After your like first 3 hours in a Minecraft world, diamonds are worthless. Let's be honest. They're so worthless. The village and pillage update absolutely made diamonds worthless. The only thing diamonds are actually used for is if you're on a server, and that's the economy that everybody chooses, because that's the nostalgia thing to use for diamond, like as a currency in Minecraft, because they're kind of rare. But in reality, the only thing you need diamonds for in a single player world is making a jukebox. That is legit the only thing in a single player world that you need diamonds for.
Hello, many greetings.
Tactical Cord, thank you for the 5 gift subs, my dude. Appreciate that. Or okay, yeah, you gotta dupe trims now, so now there's a little bit more work to them, but and you gotta dupe netherite upgrade templates, I guess. But so yeah, I guess there's a little bit more than there used to be. I did kind of forget that they're used to that.
Hello, many greetings.
And enchanting if you want. Yeah, you can do an enchanting table, but then you again, that's like after the first like 3 hours, then you're,
Hello,
then
many
you're set. You don't
greetings.
need more. You can get enough diamonds in the first 3 hours to last you until you can get full villager setups and enchantment tables and blah blah blah, and then you don't need them anymore.
Hello, many greetings.
Alright, we're gonna assume that I have enough tough because we've got a good amount of it. The double chest is what, like 3,000 something? 3,400? 3,500, I think. We'll do that. Okay, back to the overworld. Drop the stuff off. No, I didn't go from my storage room. Oh no. Armor and tools. Not everyone uses villagers. Trims beg to differ a little. Yeah, I understand that not everybody uses villagers, but the fact that it is there and it is actively cheaper. Once you have a villager leveled up to max, even without zombie curing, it is cheaper and easier to get diamond tools and armor from them than it is to go mine diamonds and make the tools and everything. We're a little waterway there. Yeah, it's just the dripstone cave. Okay, that should be enough tough. I hope. There's another 800 of that. Yeah, okay, that's like 1,700 or something. All right, so resource list. We need need to hide the concretes again. We need light gray concrete powder, which I have the concrete, or I have the gravel for. I don't think I have the sand. Stone we're good on. Tough we're good on. Deep slate we're good on. Cyan terracotta we need. Wool thanks to Denisha we're good. Deep slate we're good. Pale we need. Mud we need. Stone, we are good on all of those. Cobble, moss, yeah, we got all that. Gravel, I shouldn't need. Skeleton skulls, I got. Well, I don't need those. I don't need any of that. Short grass, we don't need. Birch leaves, we don't need. Oak log, don't need. Okay, so we just need to go get the cyan terracotta, and then we're gonna need to get so much dirt and sand. Oh, dude, I need 15,000 grass blocks. We got 6,000. Okay, we got the coarse dirt too, so we're good there. How much is that? 8 stacks, and I got 9. I got at least 8. I can see 9 in there. Yeah, so we need to get some sand. Okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get back in and we'll get zooming out on the resource world. Ooh, I'm still recording. Oopsies. Okay. We're gaming. Coda didn't sneak in to steal anything today. Let's see. We got that. I do have the Resource World seed pulled up already because I knew we were gonna need to do this. The unfortunate part is we've got a wee bit of a journey to make. Hype chest? What's a hype chest? Oh, I got the mood emote. Wow, hype. Thank you so much for the hype train, my friends. Before you go in a dungeon, can I do a restart? Yeah. Lizzie, do you want to do it now? I have like a 6,000 block journey to go. So if you want to restart now, that works. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. Okay, we'll give Lizzie a sec to restart. So we got 6,000 blocks to travel. Y'all, they took away my ability to go in single player. They took it from me. My single player. I guess I can eat my snack. How we doing? How we doing today, gamers? Ugh, mood on Twitch is so good. Yeah. It's a mood. Ugh. Looks like hardcore series is over. Yeah, this is it. Hardcore is dead. I'm doing something else, so hardcore is officially dead. Where's single player? It's dead. Now we need to go. I'm going the wrong way anyways. Oh, I should have brought a boat. Where am I ever going to get a boat out here? It's so sad. Yeah. No, actually, did you know that if a YouTuber... Excuse me. If a YouTuber ever uploads or streams from something that's not the series that you're hoping for, that series is actually officially dead. So we'll actually, I've decided to give up on my Forever World. I actually never wanted it to be a Forever World. I've decided that I was only in it for when Forever World was trending to play in the long-term world. So I've decided to quit. So yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna go play Roblox and Fortnite. So I heard those are pretty popular right now. But because it's also trending to make videos about the news of what's happening in Minecraft, like I'll keep uploading Minecraft sometimes. We got a bit of a journey, my friends. All right, I'm done with this ass. All right, we need a job tree. I need a boat. I'm gonna need a boat. I threw my logs. What do you think of the Copper Golem chest? Rewind to the start of the stream on YouTube, because you can do that on YouTube's, and we talked about it for like 15-20 minutes. Well, these are like slow songs. I need some good, better vibes. Cool, 500 blocks down, 4,500 to go, but we've got an ocean to cross, so as soon as we can get out of the forest, we'll be a little bit better. About the hardcore island, I've kind of thought about bringing it back because the first ones are now like weirdly picking up, so maybe need some adventure music. Sure. Let me get some adventure music queued up. What's a good adventure music song to go for? Now we're adventuring. And the ice. Oh. Gotta bop along. What's the name of the song? Minecraft Lava Chicken. It's the new music disc that was added to the game. This is a song in Minecraft. You know, I do need some light gray dye. There you go. That's adventure music. That's adventure music right there. We still got more adventuring to do, so sorry, wasn't long enough. That did get us through 1,000 blocks though. The song is the opposite of the reason I play this game. Wait, it's vibes, dude. Vibes can be chill or crazy.
Pleased to meet you.
Foliage picking. Happy Wednesday all.
Yento, thank you for the 39 months at tier 2. Hope you're doing well today. I might be the only one who hates the new song. Dude, I think it's so goofy. Thank y'all for jumping in the hype train for level 5 hype train, y'all. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Suffering from the heat. Oof. We're almost to the ocean here. I'm sorry. It's still a heat wave in the... What, you're in the Midwest, right? I think that new song is gonna grow on people. It's definitely not a favorite. Like, there's still so many other better Minecraft songs, but I just think it's so goofy. I'm kind of tempted to get Marcos to work it into a video somewhere, but I've heard people are getting copyright strikes on putting in videos right now. It's not even... Why did I... Oh, I was thinking something else. Sorry, Jan. My apologies. I'm not even from the US. It wasn't even close. It's just summer at this point in the Midwest. Yeah. It's almost the 4th of July, so it's almost officially summer in Seattle. So that was always the joke here growing up. Was that sure? Technically on the calendar it says it's summer, but it's not actually summer until after the 4th of July because it will most likely rain. Have you ever heard the Tears disc? Isn't it? I think we have it in the playlist. What's it called? I thought I added it. Yeah, Tears. I have Tears. You can vibe. Favorite part of Seattle? For the summer, I absolutely love being over on Alki. I love Alki. It's such a cool beach area. Just like the walking the boardwalk and everything. It's just such good vibes over there in the summer. So, and I always get a lot of good memories of like hanging at Golden Gardens or something like that. The big beach area. So on the north side of Seattle. Yentl, I would love it. We as in my wife and I need to get out and go do more summery things. But we're traveling so much this month. So worried about my garden next week, y'all. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. It's gonna be so hot next week and I'm gone all week. I won't get any water. I'm gonna be all dead when I get back. Isn't this fun? We're halfway. Such an old person problem. All right, Wizard Harry. Trying to enjoy growing my veggies. No auto water. No, we don't have irrigation. We don't have any water systems. We have a drip system, but you still have to turn it on manually. Anybody need Mushroom Island on the server? There is one right over here. I think I already have some mycelium, so I'm not gonna bother growing any. Good to hire a neighborhood kid to water. That's true. That's true. There's not many young. There's like the kids in our neighborhood are either really really young, like grade school, or they're like off to college. Someone hasn't had fresh garden veggies. True. We've been making a lot of salads out of the lettuce we're growing, and oh, it's so good. I do believe I'm older than you, and I worry about it too. Yeah, all of the garden beds we have are raised beds. So they're off the ground because we have a lot of bunnies and snails and things in the area. The snails still manage to get in there and eat everything, but at least the bunnies I can keep out with the raised pots. Raised beds. Ugh. 3,600? Oh, dude, we gotta go to 5,000. Dude, wishing I wasn't boating 5,000 blocks right now. Coral Reef! Oh! Oh, dude, we're getting all the fire coral. This whole journey was worth it. We're loading up on as much fire coral as we can get. What do you mean? What do you mean the back of the helmet is a face? This is the front of the face. Look, there's two faces here. I got two sets of eyes on the back of my head between the cape and the helmet. Fire coral. Going straight in the vending machine when I build it. Sorry, I've been bumping music. Turn that down a little. Mostly because it's pretty, I want it. We can get a whole stack of fire coral out of here. Oh. Makes it a little bit easier to see. You can bone meal in a coral reef and get more of these types of corals, right? Isn't that a thing? You just can't get more coral block. Do you think they'll ever add renewable coral to Minecraft? Because I know they originally said, no, it's never going to be renewed because we want it to be hard to get and show the players that removing and killing a coral reef gets rid of it. So I wonder if they would ever change that for playability's sake. 9. If you didn't know, if you're not familiar with the server, a lot of the dungeons on here, well, actually this is the first dungeon that has it, but there's a dungeon on here that you have to make an elixir to get into it. You have to craft the infernal elixir. And one of the ingredients to be able to make this potion, to be able to enter the dungeon, is fire coral. And fire coral is not very easily obtained currently in the overworld. Outside of there's a fishing quest that I believe gives it as a reward. I just don't know how often it gives it as a reward. We might have to go check that out. Except it's catching cod, so ew. Vending machine? Yeah, I'm gonna build a vending machine on the Road Builders Guild property just because it's right next to the entrance, kind of right next to the entrance to the Infernal Descent dungeon, and I want to sell just at ridiculous prices, just like stupid prices. Like I'm thinking like kind of part of me wants to do like 800 gold for a glass bottle. And then and like 1,000 gold for a fire coral or something like that. Just like the pretty much think of like the pricing that you have to pay for things after you go through security at an airport. That's the type of pricing scheme that we're going for. So that people, if they get all the way to the dungeon and they're like, oh, I forgot to purchase, or I forgot to bring X with me to make the potion, or, ooh, I went in the dungeon, I only had enough for one potion. Ah, man, I died. Dang it. Now I guess I have to go spend another X number of minutes gathering things to be able to get it, or I can just go to fWhip's vending machine and just buy it from him. Thinking. Capitalism. Yeah, it's location. It's not my fault. I didn't settle there knowing that the dungeon was going to be there. The dungeon just opened there right next to my property. And now my property value is so much higher. And it's definitely through all of the hard work I've put in. So now I need to profit off of it. Duh. Sorry, that's probably a little too close to home. Watching like a day, this vending machine's gonna make more gold than the Road Builders Guild has made ever. You scam? How am I scamming? It can't be a scam if it's purely upfront pricing that is not the only source to get it. It's a convenience fee. I'm doing the work for them. I'm not scamming anybody. Nobody's required to purchase it. I'm not the only supply of this stuff. That's when it'd be a scam, is if I bought up all of the supply and then was selling all that. This is all stuff you can go to the resource world and get yourself. You don't even need me. I'm just saving them time. Saying convenience fee. Where are they required to purchase from me? I'm just saying, nobody's required to purchase from me. It is entrepreneurial. Thank you, Prophyslaw. Thank you, thank you. Now, did we just loot this entire core reef? No, there's more reef over there. Is this reef also gonna get deleted tomorrow? Yeah. So it doesn't even matter that I steal all of it. There's the desert that we need. Sick. Any more over here that we can nab? Yes, I see many. Casually teaching Minecraft capitalism. Yes, but would you jump for the stake if it was a 2-block jump? Or if you had a 1-block jump and you could just get a carrot easily, which would you go for? You'd go for the stake, right? Sorry, is that no longer relevant? Is that too old? That's like at least a month or 2 old. If not more. Probably more. Desert wells have suspicious sand? Yeah. Maeve's cottage also has suspicious sand. Keep stealing that. Don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I keep stealing it. Yeah, this is a luxury good provided to people who value their time and can make more money doing something else. That's the clientele we're catering to. We're not catering to every single person. Our business model is very much for, this is a vending machine for people who have other means of making funds and would rather spend their time gaming and doing the dungeon than gathering things to be able to do the dungeon. I mean, look how long we spent out here gathering. We're putting our time in here so that others can save their time. There's no scam involved. There's hard work, earnest effort. We came all the way out here. We traveled 4,000 blocks to find a coral reef, man. I'm just saying that I think it would be if I made a lottery system where it was like a 1 in 20 chance to get one. Then it would be a scam. Oh, Lizzie, are you still watching? Are bundles craftable on the server? I don't know if, or if anybody in chat, does anybody know if bundles are craftable on the server? I'm not sure if I've seen one or not yet. But we could potentially just sell a single vending machine that sold like a whole potion, like everything you needed for a potion. The problem is I don't want to step on Martin's toes because he's thinking about doing like something with powdered snow. So I know I'm not going to be selling powdered snow. All of that powdered snow I collected is going to be for myself. Because I know I'm going to be, no bundles. Okay, no worries. I was going to say, that'd be a nice way to just, like, package it up. That can make sense. Okay, so individual vending machines, individual prices. That makes it simpler on my side instead of need input. You can buy everything here except powdered snow. And then, now the entrepreneurial side is I can charge Martin, or I can offer to sell him, rent him some land in the Road Builders Guild so he can make a little stand to sell. That'll be a full stack right there, and that's what we'll call it. Then he can sell his powdered snow right next to it. Tried to make one, it didn't work? Okay. Yeah, Pix is a big bundle believer. Okay, where are we at now? We need to go that way. I need some sand first, though, so since we're here, might as well. With our stack of fire coral. Oh, that's a stack of potions right there. Hello. What do you think about the copper golem? We talked about it a lot at the beginning of stream today. I'm kind of mixed on it. I don't think I'll use it much. I would say copper golem is one of those where I'm like, sure, whatever. Add it to the game. It'll be interesting for people who like early game Minecraft or don't really care to get into like the redstone side of Minecraft, but ultimately I don't think I'll use it. And that's fine. Not everything in a Minecraft update needs to be for me. And that's okay. So I don't think I'm going to use the copper golem much, to be honest. Okay, let me double check coordinates where we're going. Because we want to go 4,700 to 300. So we want to go that way. Yep, it should be. We should see a mesa right over there once we get over it. Alrighty. Copper tools and armor? Nah. I don't think I'll ever make them. Cobblestone is fine for me, and I know how to find iron super easy, so, eh. Let's act surprised. A mesa? We've traveled forever. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was one here. Wow, chat, we found a mesa. I love coordinate maps. Which face are you talking about? That face? Or the other bottom face? There's two faces. Which face? I can see so much more behind me. This is how I keep all of the creaking from attacking me. They don't know which face is my real face, so they just don't move ever. I got 3 faces. Dude, I even got a little face on my side. It's just upside down. I got a little face over here too. Again, just upside down. Look at that smile. It goes all the way around. Okay, so, little bit of an issue is, I need about 900 cyan terracotta. So we're gonna need to find a way to get a lot of blue dye and cactus to be able to make it. So don't let me leave here without getting a few stacks of cactus, because we're gonna need that. And then we also need to, I guess we have lapis, so we can use lapis for it. It's like you're staring into your soul. Why would I look at your feet?
Pleased to meet you.
Vanessa, thank you so much for the 41 months. I appreciate you. There's a dectus. What? A desert, so there's a lot of cacti. Dectus? What? Cactus? Desert? Dectus? I don't know, man. What? What? I'm dyslexic? Yeah, but it was really funny. Sometimes typos make comments so much better. This is why we Minecraft. We mine and then we craft. This is all we do in Minecraft. Amazing this game is so popular when all we do is break blocks to pick them up and put them back down somewhere else. And you know what? I freaking love it. Streamers can't read. Dude, you hate on Linksy more than I do, Miss May. And I give Link a hard time. And I'll be on a voice call with him today. He can't stop me. I can't get timed out. Shots at Link when he can't even defend himself. Yeah. Wish we didn't vote for the Phantom. Yeah, that was a different era of mob vote. It's crazy to think, because I remember watching that Minecraft Live and being like, oh my god, this is huge. And the winning vote on Phantoms, wasn't it like 700 votes or something like that? Didn't Phantoms only get like 770 votes? Been bonked in his chat twice on accident. Because I'm pretty sure Phantoms like had less than 1,000 votes to get added to the game. I like Phantoms, don't get me wrong. I think Phantoms are an interesting thing to have in the game. I think it's a unique way of playing, and it doesn't bother me much because I consistently sleep through nights, so it's not a bad thing. But I do wish that they, you know, like hindsight 2020, I think if the mob vote was done in a way where modern mob votes have been done, where it's more of a, hey, here's all of the features that would do, instead of that mob vote was, they didn't even tell us it was named the Phantom. It was something about like the something of the darkness, I can't remember, terror of the skies or something like that. And it just like, there was no information about anything of them besides like a very, very sketchily drawn picture. So we have the Terror of the Deeps, which I remember is one of them, which was like all they said it was like some form of squid thing that lived deep in oceans and would pull players down underwater with like a long tentacle to grab them. And then they had basically the Super Blaze that had like big armor around it as like a mini Blaze boss in Nether Fortress that would be added. And then there was something that would eat things in jungles that could attack you and eat enchantments off of your armor. And it would eat the enchanted piece of gear and spit it out like without it, basically what the grindstone is now, except like there's less control over what it ate. Like it could just attack you and eat the enchants off your gear, so like that would have been super cringe. I'm trying to think what else that was, and then it was the Phantom was the fourth one, and I'll be honest, of those four, I'm happy that it's the Phantom out of any of them. Link's default response is, oh, it's okay, it's just my feelings. Yeah, nah, he knows how to play the chat back. He knows how to get a good banter going back and forth, let's be honest. Phantoms would be fine if they did something other than be annoying. They dropped Phantom Membrane. Make slow falling potions. And you can repair Elytras. They do things. Wait, what? That's terrifying. The one for pulling things down underwater. Yeah, so if you think about like all of the other things that were in that vote, Phantom to me is actually like, that's the easy choice. Like, I voted for the Phantom. I'll be honest. I was one of the 700 something people that voted for it. I was Minecrafted back then, and I remember watching the Minecraft Live and being like, come on, come on, come on. Because they did like multiple rounds of voting during the Minecraft Live. Like it was, okay, we're going to vote on all four of them, and whichever has the least votes is eliminated. And then they came back like 20 minutes later in the show, and they're like, okay, blah, blah, blah got eliminated. Now we're going to do another vote here again, and you guys are going to tell us. Oh, okay, good. That's added. I'm bring a bad omen potion back home. But then they added, then they gave slightly more information on it, revealed a little bit more, but they just called them mob A, B, C, and D, instead of getting any actual information about them. So it was interesting. It was way, way different than what we have now. So I think they learned a lot from that, being like, no, we need to give information for the gamers to actually be able to vote on what they want instead of what they think a thing will do when we don't even know what it'll do. My friends, click the like button on YouTube if you haven't already. We got 900 people in here. We are at 470 likes right now. So if you can click the like button, it helps me out a ton. So I really do appreciate it. Do you like the sniffer? Yeah, dude, I think they're just goofy dudes. I love the sniffer. You should make a raid dungeon if possible. I actually have plans. I don't know if I will get to them because it's going to kind of depend on how long the series goes on and if other projects come up in between it. But I have this idea where if you've played World of Warcraft, I know a lot of my dungeon ideas come from WoW, but there's a dungeon in WoW called the Siege of Borealis, where there's a city that's normally actually like a capital city in the game. And there's this dungeon that the entire city gets lit on fire. There's just ash everywhere. And it's fully under siege by a group of bandits, more or less, to simplify it. And I've really wanted to make a giant city in the overworld. There's an island that I've even scoped out for it, that you build the entire city, do all of that, get it fully built out in survival, and then the dungeon takes you into a version of it that's completely on fire, under siege by like Minecraft pillagers, vindicators, blah 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 blah. And I've just always thought that would be such a cool way to do a dungeon. Like, that would be so unique. Okay, 1.1k, that's enough. Let's just finish this off here. Oh, then we need cactus. I'll be honest, that dungeon sounds like Napoleon's capture of Moscow. Not familiar. Cactus, 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 cactus. Is there more desert over here? There's not, so we'll go back. We'll get that cactus. So we'll go raid that desert for cactus. I guess we can grow cactus at home too. Siege of Borealis was fun. The Jaina fight was crazy. Yeah, I never did that raid. I only did Mythic Plus in that. I haven't raided in WoW in a long time. I don't even play anymore. My sub's canceled. I love the Siege of Borealis dungeon though. I did that. Wasn't Shadowlands after? And then it came back as a dungeon in one of the Mythic Plus pools in Shadowlands, I think. And then it also came back again or as a Dragonflight, and then it came back again in the current expansion. Escape. I'm stuck. My plan. Okay, so we need a stack of cactus. Would make 8 stacks. No, because then we could dupe it because we're making cyan dye. So a stack could be 2 stacks, so that'd be 16 stacks. So I should get some extra just to be safe. So we need a little over a stack of cactus. Are there any desert wells? Structures are turned off in this world. Because we're having everything. The resource world is purely to get resources. Everything that comes from structures in Minecraft, we're trying to have points of interest in the overworld that players can go to and do fun things in that. Did you bone meal cactus? You can't bone meal cactus in Java. I don't know if you can in Bedrock, but I know you can't in Java. Sausage found one. Oh, right. Yeah. Desert wells do exist. I think that's the only structure though. But there's, I mean, I don't have a brush for one. It was included in the season 2 of the current expansion. Upload rating, so Mythic Plus is a necessary evil. See, I'm the reverse. I love Mythic Plus. I hate raiding. So I will take Mythic Plus all the way up, and I'll get 3k rated. And then at that point, you need the actual Mythic raid gear, mostly of the trinkets, because the rest you can get out of the vault. And I will be so happy. And then I will hit this wall where groups are like, you don't have the Mythic raid trinkets, we're not going to invite you. I'm like, I'm probably so much better than all y'all. Like I was playing a Prot Warrior in season 1, and I was like, for when the, like a few weeks into the expansion, I was like one of the top 50 Prot Warriors in North America. And then I just like was like, nah, I need to get back into working. But I love Mythic Plus, dude. Oh, Mythic Plus. If WoW had like a full way of just playing Mythic Plus without needing to raid at all, and like you wouldn't be losing any power gains, and I also had the free time to do it, oh, I'd love to do that. I think that's why I'm liking Night Rain so much right now. It's been really fun to play Night Rain and kind of treat it as like a WoW Mythic Plus thing. Or it's like 45 minutes, you're going hard, you're getting the full thing in there, there's big boss fights, blah, 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 blah. You run your route, you get it all the way through, and you try and win. And it's like difficult enough that there's a challenge, but it's also, you can kind of game the system enough if you know the fights well. Still need to beat the Everdark dude in Night Rain right now. I haven't beat this one yet.
Pleased to meet you.
Carson, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you guys build a woodland-inspired mansion? Matt is currently working on a wooded mansion right now. So actually, yes, there is a woodland mansion build type thing coming along. I don't know how his progress is going on it, but I do know that Matt, Mr. Matt Ranger, he's another member here on Misadventures. Lovely, lovely dude. And he is actively working on a manor mansion thing in a wooded forest right now. So if you want to check that out, go look at, if you're looking for something like that, go check out Matt. He's a fantastic builder too. Any more Night Rain streams planned? Yeah, I gotta meet with Pix and Ollie and see what they want to do. I haven't chatted with them too much. I would absolutely love to. Now I actually understand the game, so I could help them out a lot better, and the three of us could be much, much better, I think. Because before we were just running in knowing nothing, and now I'm actually like, wait, I know how to play this game. Because I had a doctor's appointment last week when we would have streamed. Ooh, Acacia, we need that too. While we're out here. Is Mog Swamp in Misadventures? I believe he's in the Discord, but I know he's been doing... Yeah, he's in the Discord, but he hasn't logged into the server yet. I'm actually... I'll see him IRL this Friday. So I'll bug him. I'll see what he's up to. Even if I can just convince him to get on and come like run the dungeons and do a stream day, I think that'd be a really fun stream day. Just get Mog on and show him around the server. I feel like it's one of those where if you can get him in and like get him to like sink his teeth in a little bit, it's just like a little taste of what's possible on the server, and then he'd be like, oh my god, dude, I'm in. So I'll bug him. I'll bug him on Friday and see if I can get him to commit to doing a stream sometime soon and log on the server, and I'll show him how the server works, run through the dungeons and gear him up, and then we can go. You have a date for the next hardcore video? Yes, next Thursday. Not tomorrow. It'll be on the 10th. There's unfortunately no video tomorrow, as I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break for the 4th of July. Since a lot of US people are busy on tomorrow and Friday and weekend and blah blah, I figured that I just would not release a video so I can give myself a little bit of a holiday. And it also puts me a week ahead because I'm trying to get ahead on videos, and we can start doing some extra stuff. And I really just need to start getting ahead on videos because I was planning out the rest of the summer for like what I want to do, and I realized that because my editor is traveling for 2 weeks at the end of the summer, you know, as he should take a vacation. Good on him for taking time for himself. But then I was like, that either means I'm editing the videos, or we get far enough ahead, so I'm 2 weeks ahead.
Red heart emoji.
Yentl, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like the stream, friends. Like the stream. So I'm gonna try my best to get super far ahead, and even if I can just get Marcos to like edit like half a video for me before he goes out of town, that'd be amazing. But yeah, What am I doing for my birthday next month? My birthday's on a Saturday, which is kind of sick. So we've talked about either like going doing a little hike with the friends, seeing whoever wants to come out and do a hike would be kind of nice. Get out into nature for a little bit. And then outside that, I don't really know. Probably do a barbecue and have some friends over or something like that. I always like just chilling at the house and having friends come over and grill some food, sit around outside and vibe. Just have a good hang, you know? That's what I'm after. Just a good hang. Hey, Drummer Joey, welcome on in. We've just been gathering a ton of resources today. I think we'll do like a little celebration stream the day before my birthday on the 8th. And then I'm hoping that I have some fun announcement thing that next week, but it's still up in the air. Being all official and stuff and actually planning out content for until September. Not gonna share any of the actual dates of when I have videos planned with y'all because things might change, so I don't want to set expectations and then people be upset about it. But I've got stuff in the works right now, which I'm excited about. A lot of hardcore video stuff, so I think August is gonna be unfortunately a little quiet on Misadventures outside of streams and stuff. I hope that I can turn Misadventures into like we'll do some chill evening projects and things like that, and then during the day I'll be grinding hard on hardcore videos just so I can get ahead. What's your favorite 4th of July food? Dude, we just barbecue, burgers, hot dogs, that type of vibe. We don't do anything too crazy. We're not big woohoo yeehaw 4th of July, let's explode everything type of people. We're more just this is an excuse to get our friends together and hang out with everybody. So we don't really do too much. Might be a little something apparel wise in the works. Misadventures merch would be epic. Not that, no. I would not be the one dropping that news if that was in the works. I don't know if it is. But I've got some stuff in the works for hardcore with a little bit of a back to school theme, if you would. Yeah, there's almost 3 stacks. Oh, log space. Thank you. All right, there's over 3 stacks. I think that's about everything that we need out here. I think we can head back. Sorry. There were fireworks yesterday due to Canada Day. They were really late at night though. Dude, we're gonna have our neighborhood on Friday is gonna sound like a war zone. I'm not excited about it. Fireworks are legal in a lot of Washington with no requirements for them, and every 4th of July around our house is just boo 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 going until like 3 a.m. It's like one of those where you wake up in the morning the day after and you're like, okay, cool, all my backyard furniture is just covered in ash. This is great. Love this for me. Why did it send me here? Oh, because the server restarted. Dang it. till 3 a.m. Oh yeah, no, it like fireworks here, because it doesn't get dark here right now until like 9:15, 9:30. So fireworks can't really start until then. But then yeah, people will full on just be going until 1 or 2 a.m. And some groups will go all the way to 3 a.m. I just, every single time I hear the mortars go off, like I can't help but think like that was $80. Like it's just like boom, just throw $80 in the fire. like those mortars are not cheap, dude. They're like those, and then all the different fireworks and everything that people buy, like those things are expensive now. Like I've been to some parties where somebody just like shows up with a whole thing of fireworks like as a kid, and then they're just lighting them off like crazy, and I'm like, you just dropped like $1,000 on fireworks that you're just like, we'll be done with in 20 minutes. Like there's so many things you could have done with that otherwise. Yeah, try not to dox yourself, friends. You never know who's reading chat and whatnot, but yeah, a lot of the East Coast is much more strict on fireworks. I wish they would do that on the West Coast, dude. Well, California is very strict now. Washington is starting to get a little strict. Certain places are starting to be much more strict on it, but they are still legally allowed to sell them on a lot of the reservation land. So you can't purchase them outside reservation land, but then people will just go there, purchase everything that they want, and then just come back and have all the fireworks they could ever need. And then they just explode them and hope the cops don't show up. I think that's enough sand. I hope that's enough sand. Okay. I've been going for 2 hours now. Ugh. We need a lot of blue dye to be able to make that. Oh, we need the pail. How much pail do I have? Not enough. We need more. Okay. I'm just gonna grow some trees. I don't want to deal with that.
Hello, many greetings.
Joel, thank you for the 10 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, I should have finished that.
Hello, many greetings. Hello, many greetings.
Watching your hardcore series for a bit, but I'm just wondering what
Hello,
is this? Is it all
greetings.
Minecraft or what is Misadventures? Misadventures is an SMP server where I play on. Currently, it's just Lizzie and myself online right now, but there's about 20-something
Hello,
people who
many
play on
greetings.
here. The goal that we have is we're building up a fantasy, or just not fantasy, but an RPG world. So here, this is the location of the Road
Hello, many
Builders Guild
greetings.
that I'm making. And you'll see soon that we're going to jump into a dungeon and go run that. But the whole idea is that we're just kind of building things up to create a whole
Hello,
like
many
D&D
greetings.
campaign of sorts, fantasy world. Still bugs out. And then all of the players can build up everything
Hello,
that they
many
want, do all the
greetings.
things that they want, blah de blah. And then it gets populated with like NPCs as like little people you can go talk to. You can get quests from them,
Hello,
you can get
many
rewards, you
greetings.
can get custom stuff. Like there's a rat around here somewhere. He was just here. Right there. There's a rat. Yeah. So
Hello,
it's like a
many
very
greetings.
vanilla approach, but there's a little bit of modded stuff in here just purely for cosmetics. So like instead of riding around on a horse, you could ride around on a rat as a mount. Whee! And so yeah, what I'm working on right now is I'm trying to build up a road builders guild and just kind of turn it into some like a big castle of sorts on top of this hill, just for fun pretty much. And then it'll be a place for everybody who's a guild member to be able to come out and get supplies for building roads, use a community storage for all the people in the guild, because there's like 6 of us in the guild, I believe. I'm the one who started it and convinced some people to join, and Whose rat is that? I don't know, dude. It's been here for weeks. He just lives here now. He's probably gonna get buried underneath the terrain when we build it. Pillar of Nothing, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. Okay, that honestly is probably close to enough. But we'll do one more tree. It's nice to know that the sapling returns are pretty good. Should name it Raticus. It's not my rat. Can't take somebody else's rat. And we decided against being able to auction off or sell mounts, because otherwise it would just mean one person goes through all the effort to grind the rep for all of it and then sells it to everybody else, and then you're taking content away from other people who might want the rat mount or something like that. Instead of working for it, they just go get money the boring way and buy it from you. So not being able to sell mounts is good for the server health overall. Even though I can get one myself, but will it have a mud point of interest? My hope is that up here we will have like a quest board of sorts. We're gonna be underground, but like there's gonna be, I guess we can't see it, but there's different buildings that have started lining out and everything. But one of them is going to be like a place that only guild members can access, and inside of it there's going to be a quest. And you can pick up the quest and do some little tasks around here, and hopefully it'll be really quick to do, and it'll be able to reward you with like packed mud, some jungle planks, or like just random little goodies that we use in like the road, all the things that we use for the road building toolkit, like you'd be able to get just as like loot in the from doing the quests. So it'd make road buildings a lot easier, instead of, okay, I have to go put in hours to grind the thing, and then now I have to put in hours to actually build the road. It'd be more about, okay, I can go generate the resources quick at the guild, or use the community storage, and then can turn that into something that's a little bit more fun and easy to do, and makes road building easier for everybody in the guild, because it is a pretty big time commitment. And the idea was to not charge too much, and now that people actually have money on the server, I think we're going to start upping our prices. Okay, there is... Ooh, can we... Okay, we can make that. How much do I need? I think I need... Hell. Oh, I need a lot more, dude. Okay, we gotta do more. What are you working on? We're just gathering up a bunch of resources for a landscape project. So we're trying to get a bunch of things that are in different gray tones to be able to build out some custom cliff faces and whatnot. So I really like the pale oak log here for the bark texture on it for the side. It looks really cool when using in cliffs for like a darker stone almost. Is that enough? Please. Yes. Okay. Now we just need a little over 2 stacks of the log, which I had close to that down underneath. So have you run much of the new dungeon? I've ran it 3 or 4 times in total, I think. I actually want to run it once before we wrap up stream today, so we're gonna finish up the pale logs here, and then we will go run the dungeon. How long will stream be? Well, we'll do the dungeon run, and that'll probably be it. I got some stuff to do this afternoon. But that dungeon is like a 25-minute run or something like that. It's a long one. We also got to slow farm it, because I need to kill all the wither skeletons for a big quest that we found in there. We have a quest for killing 1,000 wither skeletons, and one dungeon run got us 90. Okay, I think that's enough on the pale. I would love to get these saplings back, because I don't want to run out of them. So we'll go downstairs, put all this stuff away, craft a potion, come back up, and all those should be decayed. Do you eat lunch before or after stream? I usually have like a snack before stream, and then I eat a full lunch after. I know I stream during lunch for me, like it's almost 1:30 right now, which is not the most fun, but it's fine. It works. Oh, we got pale moss in here. Did I need pale moss? No, I did not. I didn't use any. Oh, but I'm going to use it in the actual building. Okay, there's that. That. That omen bottle, do not need. To make a potion, we need one of those, 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 and we need one of those. We can make ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I lose the recipe? What am I missing? Lizzie? Hey, Lizzie. The recipe has frog spawn in it now instead of bucket of tadpole. Can we can't get frog spawn in survival. Okay, that's fine. Lizzie will fix it. Frog spawn? Yeah, frog spawn's not pick upable in survival. Okay, we'll just leave the rest to go. That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you cannot. Pretty sure you cannot. Steak. Dude, look how many spruce logs I have. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, many greetings.
Tactical Core, thank you for the 5 gift subs, my dude. Appreciate that. Checking.
Oh,
Yes.
many greetings.
Thank you. Okay, Infernal Elixir. The Elixir of the Infernal.
Oh, many greetings.
Okay, we shall take this guy out of here.
Oh, many greetings.
Gotta put all these safely away so then we can steal them out of a shulker box. Oh, that's all the sand. I was like, where? I thought I got more sand than I had.
Oh, many greetings.
Many greetings. Welcome in. Many greetings. Good to have yous. Thank you for being here. Put all the other... Oh, those are flowers. I need those. Yeah, I'm going to get my glasses fixed tonight. I'm so excited. They keep falling down my face, dude. Oh, it's so painful. Okay. Boat. Here. Bucket. I used all my buckets, so I don't have any leftovers. We need ourselves one of you. I also need my... I should have them around here somewhere. Enchanted golden apples. Should be right there. Perfect. We need those to go in. We need to refresh our steak stack. We got to prepare for the dungeon. We got that. We can make our nether wart block. Put that back in there. What else do we need? We needed a block of gold, and what was the last thing? What was the fourth thing? Oh, I know. It's what is it? What is it? Charge, right? Not coal. Not you. was. Fire charge. Cool. Okay, that should be everything to be able to run the dungeon once. That we should need. Got inventory sorted fairly well. Take this out of here. We don't need our shovel inside. Put that guy back in. We're gonna put our bed in here too. We will load up like this. I don't think we're missing anything. I don't need my crafting table, so I can figure out. I can put that in here too. Trying to think of inventory space. Finally found free time to join. Welcome on in. We're going into a dungeon. Also don't need torches, so we'll leave those here. Dungeon time! Dungeon! This is my 5-axe. Dungeon! Yeah. So if y'all haven't seen this dungeon, it's pretty intense. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good time. Pretty good time. I do like it. The wilderness, leaving the Road Builders Guild behind. Dungeon time, dungeon time, dungeon time. Whose water kind of they left their water behind. Hi, Maeve. You stink. Just leave it as that. You have to drink the potion in order to get through the magic flames, otherwise it just kills you. And now, dungeon. See, dungeon. Turn the light up. We're going gaming. Oh, there's suspicious gravel in there too. I didn't realize. No, it's not May, it's Maeve. Evil Maeve. Evil. Right, you have to eat looking in the air, I forgot. Okay, we're looking out for a little chest. That's like a player head size, so we can get a key from. What do we got? Loot. A 4 of fire. There's decks of cards that you can build. There's no chest up there. There's fire coral though, but you can't get that fire coral. We're gonna go jump over here, grab this chest. Infernal music disc. Little baby. Take that guy out. We're just gonna skirt the edge because those gray points is where we would get blazes spawning, and we don't want to deal with that. They don't drop blaze rods, they're just lame. Oh, here we actually want wither skeletons. Yeah, eat. We have to murder many wither skeletons for my quest right now. So I'm just gonna take them all out as we can. Yeah. And the little chest would be somewhere in here, maybe? There. Nope, no chest in here. Okay, we keep going on. Because I think it spawns like right up there. Oh, thanks for the boost. Go down in here. We'll get this loot chest. double here. One from behind, too. I'm not sure where he spawned. Okay, well, we're fine. There's another one in the back corner here. And mending diamond pants. Don't need. Actually, I do need. I'm building an explosion protection pair of pants. I want a pair of... There's another one right here. I'm working on getting a pair of pants for every single type of protection. Ooh. Woohoo. Okay. Bad news bears there. Oh, it put me back here again? Oh, no. Well, we have to go make another one. I thought I was fine. I thought I hit him. I clicked it. The lag, I guess. Gave him the kill. Big rip. If I slash... No, I forgot to set it. Especially. Yeah, so the bummer part is that now we need to make a new potion. So that was wasted resources. A waste. I should have ran. I thought I could kill him. Wait, there's keep inventory. If you die in a dungeon, there's keep inventory because the instance gets deleted. So there'd be no way to get your stuff back. You should craft a smite sword for more damage. I have a smite 5 axe. Is a smite sword better than a smite 5? Is a smite sword better than an axe? Is it just hit faster? Is that why it's better? I mean, the Hat Man from Dr. Seuss, but with pants. Well, pants have the least amount of enchantments on them, so... And they cost the least amount of diamonds, so it's best to get as many pants with all the different chances you need. If you need a piece of gear that you trade in and out based off of other factors, pants are the most effective in Minecraft. I thought axe was only better if you crit. The axe can one-shot some of the wither skellies in there, where I know the sword cannot, but... 2-tap on withers with sword? Yeah, but mine also 2-taps on withers. I guess it's faster attack speed, but I also 1-tap withers that do not have. And we can see. What do we have? I don't have an enchanting setup. That's kind of the bummer part. I don't have smite. That's the thing that I'm missing. I don't have a smite sword. There's sharpness 4, but that's my gross old one. I never made an enchanting setup. And I don't have... I've been purely enchanting things based off of loot that I find. Let's go to Shelby's. And ooh, wait, maybe. I haven't checked here for a while. Bane of Arthropods. Dang. Wait, Unbreaking 3. Take that out of there. That's prop 4, prop 4. Unbreaking 3. Power 5, Silk Touch, power, looting. Yeah. We'll put the Unbreaking 3s up here. Just to have them. And I'll put these diamond pants back in here. But yeah, we'll go. We got a little bit of an experience. We can go steal Shelby's enchanter for a second. She lives right next door. Alright, I'm gonna slash resource world, slash overworld, and then that'll save us as our teleport spot. If you're one-shotting some of the withers, axe might be better. I don't think Marner was one-shotting anything with smite sword. Yeah, you can one-shot the withers that do not have the the banner over the top of their head. Those withers have more health than the average. Yeah, the Bane I'm saving for the future in case we need it for something else. Something tells me somebody will eventually make a spider dungeon. And we're... Yes. 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 Now we just need one more. So Smite 4 will 2-shot on a sword. Is that the truth? Is that the case? Smite 4 is a 2-shot? If Smite 4 is... We'll try it. We'll take it in. Why not? I'm going to bring this sword still just because we'll need it when we get to Maeve. Pretty sure I already have this card at least once. Where did I put them all? Here. Yeah, so we got 2 of those now. Do I see what this enchants? Probably. Because we can just combine them together. So we'll run back over and see what that enchants into. And then otherwise, we have Mending for it. We got Unbreaking 3 for it. We got Fire Aspect 2 for it. And Looting 3. Yeah, there's the Bane of Arthropods sword I was prepping because I had a 5. Yeah. Was your favorite mob vote that wasn't added? Penguins. I just thought the penguins were so cool. I did vote for Armadillo, but it was hard. It was a hard pick between the two. I hope the penguins get added someday. I feel like they would do well in Minecraft. Oh. Yeah. Grindstone in here. Shelby, there's no grindstone. Oh, hi, Bunny. Does she have one in the wheel or something? Ah, she does. Clever. Well, we can't do it now, but because we don't have levels. Knockback 2. Yeah, whatever. Overworld. I'll leave that there. We'll try the Smite 4. Actually, I will merge these books together. Fire Aspect. No, I'm gonna do that without. Yeah, we don't really need Fire Aspect. It doesn't. We're kind of in a fiery dungeon, so Fire Aspect probably not our best bet. Alright, well, we gotta make a new potion. We'll see what happens. We'll try this sword out. I'm bringing the Sharpness 5 sword still for Maeve at the end because she is not a skeleton. Right. That would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Elixir. Bummer you only get 1 bucket back from it when you put 3 buckets into it. All right, now I'll just not be stupid. That's the goal. That was a pretty stupid mistake when we were in there. It's custom items in the chest next to the swords. The cards are in there because you can put them together to make a deck of cards, which eventually be used for trinkets, which you can equip here that can give you buffs like plus armor, plus health, plus fire resistance. I don't know. And then outside of that, there is... there's the Lorn Shard in there, which was one of them. That is part of Infinite Drift space that she's building, which would be used for something later on over there. That you can currently get it right now for completing the top of the parkour tower that she has. Yeah, it's an expensive potion to be able to run this dungeon, which is a bummer when we die early on like I did. But how many Wither Skulls we got? Oh, we got 13. Okay, so, well, we're over 10% of the way done. Thoughts on the revamped Copper Golem? I talked about it a ton in depth in the start of the stream. If you go check out the VOD, you can see all of that. But I'm kind of mid on it. I don't think it's going to be something that applies a lot to me, but if other players like it, I don't really care. I'm fine with it. Okay. We drink the battle, we go into the fire. And we have luck. Makes us immune. Okay, round 2. Electric Boogaloo. I really need feather falling 4. Okay, well, we do get another bonus loot chest. Another one of those. Anything up here? Not there. Okay, we move on. We get this guy. Hot. Ooh, glistening melons. That's one of the potion ingredients. That's nice.
Keep it real.
I one-shot with her skellies with my Smite 5 sword crit, but that's on bedrock. I think either way you will be just fine, bro. Just go kick some butt in dungeon.
True, true, true. Big vibes. That's the vibes we need. Okay, 2 is our Smite sword. Okay, so they still do die in 2 hits, so maybe this is better than the X for these guys at least. Jordan, thank you for the dono, though. I appreciate it. The heck did he come from? Like trapped in the corner there. Almost couldn't hit him because the vine was in the way. Okay, so there's nothing in here. It would be up in that corner, but there's nothing there. All right. Does this still just one-tap these guys? Yeah, they have no health. Okay, so that does mean it's easier to kill them. We'll go... Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way. I think this would actually be faster. Aha! Oh, it just finished the fire plume. Bummer. Okay, we gotta wait for this. We'll just go zooms. Do an up and away in a moment. Just give it a moment to up and aways. Jordan, thank you so much for the donut, dude. I appreciate it. Wee-hee! Up and away! Fermented spider eye. I hate this part. I hate them. I hate them so much. Where are you? I know you spawned back there. Yeah, little stupid. Because they're like so much smaller than the things on the ground that you can't hit them. Because we can't click through things anymore. Since we're not in adventure mode in here, it makes it so much more difficult to actually hit the small ones. Because adventure mode, you can click through blocks. We're in here now that we're in like a semi-survival mode. You can't. They do literally only have 1 health though, so you can spam click. Yeah, we need to get down here. And then if we break this pot, we can loot that chest without spawning the dudes down below. There's another few of thems. Fermented spider eyes. Ah, that was the dude I spawned earlier and I didn't catch. He must have been following me for a bit. Okay, yeah, so Martin's definitely right on the smite sword for at least these starting guys. Because it's still 2 shots. I'm respawning all the withers on purpose because I want to farm them for the... Respawning them for the quest line. Oh, it's not one that spawns on the edge there. I always forget. Oh, we are hurting. Oh, my bow didn't work. Stupid bow. Not dying today. If you get the tiny chest as a reward after, oh, like you could get it as a little decoration thing, like proof that you did it. Here's this little tiny chest as a reward. Honestly, flex. Behold, my trinket. Bending diamond axe, I'll take that. Yeah, Lizzie made this dungeon. I think it was one of the last ones that was worked on before the server actually went live. There's like a spawn out here specifically that I just cannot remember where it is for the life of me. Can I skip this? I can. Oh gosh, I didn't realize that. I can skip the little fire down there. We need the chest. A diamond. So then I can just do whoop. When will your dungeon be active? I don't know. Sometime. Ah, they're spawning behind me, dude. Okay, then now we're into here on these.
Pleased to meet you.
Dia, thank you for becoming a supporter. Ah, they'll like come alive when you walk near them. Yeah, Avid, all he did was that little bit of the fire that we used to like jump into the air. That was what Avid did. I'm getting some lag. Getting a lot of lag. I'm like feeling on every swipe as it's just happening a little slower than it should. Like I'm clicking and then it's going. Not very fun. Do the best that we can though. I forgot flint and steel. No, I didn't. Flint and steel. Ever watched an entire walkthrough? Let's get rid of those swords. Don't need them. We keep looting. I'm not trying to speedrun this place yet. I think we'll have to check, see if anybody's beat my time yet. Because I had the fastest, like, full time, but I know other people could have done it without, like, doing all of the chests and things. Easily could have beat my time, because I've been full clearing every single time I come in here. Ingredients. Yeah, Jojo beat me by 120 something seconds, it looks like. But who knows if she did like a full 100% run or not. Flame bow. Gross. Need that. Did you grab the library key? I haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the thing. Walked right off. Should be a third. Great, that's a lovely spot for fire to spawn. That's where he is. You loser. Always gets me. Spawns after you jump out on that thing. Ending you. Do you blaze drop any blaze rods? Not these ones, but the ones at the end of the dungeon that you can fight during the boss fight do drop blaze rods. Oh, Missed it. Took it too wide. Ah, second try. Dude, I might be able to make my own music disc. I know some people have already solved it. Gotten the whole thing, but... Didn't mean to fall down, but, you know, that works. I've actually never fallen down here before, I think. Maybe I have. Yeah, maybe I did. Another mending chest piece. What about here? Diamond, okay. Okay, this room's got a lot of wither skellies. They'll spawn on all these little platforms. I never knew those were in there. I never tried breaking that before. Okay, so there's Maeve's room. I don't know why I go for that coin pile. Right, what are we getting here? This big gold. We got ourselves efficiency 4 book. Some gold. So that's the boss fight right here. As you trigger that, you kill Maeve, blah blah. But before we do that, we got some more shenanigans to do. Yeah, there you are. Oh, there's many of you around here. Good, yeah. Fire prop 4. Ooh, somebody might want to buy that. It's like the spawn point for this one's kind of weird. I thought there's supposed to be one that spawns there. I heard something. We could definitely be going so much faster if we wanted to, but I'm after the Wither Skelly kills because I want to get that 1,000 quest done. I think Martin has already finished it. By now, I know he was at 600 something yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's finished it. Does anybody know? Did he get it done? It went black. Refresh. Didn't Lizzie say you get netherite template? No, she's confirmed it's not from the quest. Well, she didn't confirm that. She said she wanted there to be a little bit more randomness to it, so. There's efficiency 5 axe if we combine that with the thing that we got. And inside of here, there's a little chest at the bottom, but there will be some friends. Mango cream. Get wrecked. So that's the drop down. We'll come back over here. That's... Oh, dude, we haven't found the key yet. Oh, I've been kind of... Oh, this is not so great of a run. Where could the key be? Dude, we've gotten so many 4s today. Oh, shoot. Where's the key? Well, there's one miss. How many will it take? I've been keeping an eye out for it. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Do you think hardcore's helped you, like, become a better Minecrafter? Oh, yeah, dude. I'm so much more aware of things that I'm watching. Mending boat. So here we want to jump this, because if we goof it, like those, or that, it won't set us in the lava. Same with over to there, and then to there. And this is a fire charge. With diamonds and gunpowder and bones, which I don't really care about. And up here we need our flint and steel, because we'll get slowness, and we just have to crawl through the darkness. Should be, yeah. Got the candle there, which opens up the last loot chest at the end. Once we're out of here, we just need to find the... Do creepers not naturally spawn? They can spawn in the resource world, but not the overworld, no. Wait for this thing to wear off, and I'm pretty sure we want to be going this way. Bending helm. Take that over some... Nah, do that. Where art thou, tiny chest? I want to get in there. Please. We probably missed it somewhere. We had to, because I don't think it can be behind these things. I don't really feel like any of it. I'll take the... no, I don't care. Kind of a lame chest. I would take that though. And blaze powder. That's that. We need to go find the tiny chest. I need to go in there. 186, so we're getting 90 wither skeletons roughly per clear. Since we're here at the beginning, we're gonna go recheck out here just to be sure and get some more wither skelly kills because we can. Climb, buddy, climb. Is there a way up there? No, it doesn't look like it. Huh. Is there a cave dungeon already done? The dungeon itself, like the build is done. The actual inside of it is not done.
Ka-ching!
Yo, ZX, thank you for the 5 gift members, my dude. I really appreciate that. All alone with no tiny chest. Sad day indeed. Oh, we're farming skellies. Okay, we're checking the front for tiny chest. Hate you. Stupid mega. These things are the most annoying things ever. Okay, it's not in there. It's not there. I need to learn all the spawn points. I know 4 of them. It's not up there. It's not up there. Not there. I don't know where the spawn points are later in the dungeon is my problem. Maybe there's a spawn point back here or something? Doubt it. Yeah, if only we had the hardcore wither skelly farm. True, we'd be done in minutes. That thing is absurd, dude. It's so disgusting. There's more than 4. Yeah, Lizzie's confirmed there's 7 spawn points. I just want to check this little offshoot over here where there's some things. I don't think it'd be all the way up here, but I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Okay, we gotta go find it. Dude, we would have beat JoJo's time. If we'd found it earlier, we would have beat JoJo's time. We've been... If we had finished, like, right now, we'd be on par with her.
Keep it real.
Good evening, good sir, fWhip. Give those mobs a good butt whoopin'. How was your day so far?
Oh, yeah.
And what are you up to? I missed quite a lot.
We have been working on a new landscape, and doing a lot with that to try and... Well, we've been doing a lot of resource gathering today, as most of it, to be honest. To try and get ready for the next build project, because I have a big landscape that I need to build and to make all pretty and cool. That's where he spawned. No wonder I couldn't see him. He spawned right behind me as I was walking forward. Okay, there's those. Not sure if we can spawn back here or not. Nope. Where's the gas tier though? I say, wait, is that unique? No, we can get gas tiers in the overworld. In the resource world. Not in here. That's just a loot box. What are you saving the coins for? I just have nothing to spend them on right now, to be honest. I'm not saving them for anything. Where's this other one spawn? I know these spawns are back up. I know it. One like right down in here. Ah, there he is. We're just wither farming. That's what we're doing. Is this modded? There are some very, very light mods, but for the most part, everything is done in vanilla. All of these things that you're seeing right here are all just done with command blocks, but it's all base vanilla. Okay. We gotta walk the whole thing again. We need to find tiny chest. I've seen it spawn here. I've seen Scott get it there. I know that's a spawn point, so that's another one cleared. Das, thank you for the 5 gift members, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know if it can spawn in here. I've never seen it in this room before. We're looking for a player head sized chest, by the way. It's purple. It has a key. Nothing over here. Is there anything this way? No, this is a dead end. No key in here, but there's a wither to kill. These are gonna summon the blaze.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, I was trying so hard to not get knocked off.
Hey, for real.
I'm seeing over 800 viewers, but under 600 likes. Let's show this good, creative, but whooping Sir a like for the hard work he puts into the stream.
As I got my butt whooped by a magma cube. It's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. CX, thank you. I failed down. Thank you for the donut, my dude. I appreciate it. And we go here. Ah. All right, where the heck are we going with all of this? Is the question. Well, we're farming withers, that's for sure. Are you able to get coins as items like hearts on lifesteal? I don't think you can get a coin as like a physical item. You can get a coin pouch. You like put some coins in it, but you can't get it to physically like. Why do I feel like there could be something here? With putting books in. If we had enough books. I feel like that could be a secret. Okay, where the heck is this thing? Have you killed anyone on the server? Yeah, a few times, but it's just all in good fun. There's a sus room. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be something in there, dude. Okay, that was the little gold room. We've already looted that. Here's the boss room. Is Maeve's key around here anywhere? Jeez. Maybe if you take books from the library. Yeah, if we can get in the library. But you know. Is it in here? Running out of steak, man. There's another one over here somewhere. Heard him. I heard some walk-ins. Maybe not. There's not a chance it doesn't spawn. As far as I know, it can always spawn. Dude, what the heck? I itch my nose.
It's real.
Unfortunately, I gotta go. Best of luck. Bye.
The one in the hallway! We didn't even finish it! Why am I up here? Dude, I was running for one, another spawn behind me. Okay, well that's 2 fails. I need to just eat the enchanted golden apples more. 235 though. Oh, yeah.
It's for real.
This little chest has a good hiding spot, holy.
Oh well, Oh well, oh well, oh well. There's some decorative pots in here that have items in them that I should probably get out. Yeah, it's okay. We can handle all that stuff later. I think on that, my friends, I know it's a anticlimactic end of sorts, but I think we're going to be calling the stream there today. I got some other stuff I need to do. And I got to go bother Linksy for a little while, so... Very obscure. We'll find it next time. We'll find it. I got a ton of glistening melons, though, so I'll take that. We got a ton of stuff to be able to make more, to be able to run that dungeon many, many more times over. And we unfortunately did not get any new cards, so we're still waiting on those. And then... put him up there. Fire prop fork and just go in there. Bottles of enchanting. I'm pretty sure you have to go into the resource world to use those. I think they're busted because of the claim system. Soak touch, efficiency 4. Oh, I can just unload all of these extra tools in here. And then we will do efficiency 4 and soak touch. Just prepping for another tool. Throw that guy back in there. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for being here today, my friends. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you, as always, for tuning in for the Misadventures stuff. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely awesome. So thank you for the supports and all that. But thank you so very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We are going to go find somebody to drop a raid in on over on the Twitch side, do all that cool stuff. You know what? We're going to go bug him in a little bit. I'm going to go grab some lunch, and then we're going to be hanging with Linksy for like an hour or two. Just messing around doing stuff. So we'll go drop the raid over there because I'll be in there eventually hanging. So go chill over there. Give him some love. He's doing a huge subathon right now. And so go share some love, some good vibes, all that good stuff. But with that, my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.